started.
All right, what's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Springer, not related to Jerry Springer, the late Jerry Springer, bless his heart. Anyways, my name is Justin Springer, and guys, I just want to welcome you tonight. I am going to be somewhat of your host here a little bit to try to kind of navigate you through tonight. We got a lot to cover. A lot of you are showing up here because you want to learn about the six-figure framework. And Michelle actually sent out an email, and it was a great question. She said, "Have you ever dreamed of having your own six-figure business?" And I started using that question on like all my posts, all my social media outlets, all my emails, because I'm like, it is a fabulous question to ask yourself, right? And I know for a lot of people, you feel like, man, I don't know. Yeah, of course it would be great, Justin. Of course I want to answer that, but it just seems so far-fetched. Well, tonight we want to give you the framework that we've been using, when I say we, I'm talking about 1,500 plus people inside of a community that has been building since, oh golly, last September, November-ish, I want to say. And now we already have crossed over the 1,500 mark. So what we are doing is working, and we're growing at a rapid pace. And we really want to show it to you tonight. Guys, if you were anything like me, I used to be a former gym manager, okay? I was a gym manager. I was working 60 hours or plus a week, and I could not even afford a babysitter, but let alone I couldn't even find a babysitter because I was working so many hours. Like, who's going to sit there and watch my daughter from like sun up till sundown when it's past her bedtime and all that stuff? Nobody wants to do that. But yet that's what I had to do. So I was putting all this strain on my mom. And lo and behold, this guy, he was coming in my gym and he was working out, and he was really upsetting me, right? I was getting really, really jealous because he's working out smack dab in the middle of the day. And I'm over here like just sweating, trying to work these 60 hours, grinding it out, fear of losing my job because we were a production-based business. So guess what? If you didn't make sales, shoo, you were gone, right? That's just what it was. But I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go on these vacations. I couldn't go on these trips. And this guy was like coming in, working out smack dab in the middle of the day with a smile on his face, driving his little BMW and everything. And I was like, all right, what are you doing? Lo and behold, he started talking about making money online. And I was like, all right, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I got involved in that business a long time ago. It happened to be like an MLM, and there's no shade against the MLM or anything like that, but I fell flat on my face. I'm talking about, I fell so hard that we're talking about 2 months later, I lost my car. Yes, that hard. I was stupid. Don't ever make that decision, okay? Lo and behold, though, I started going down because I really wanted to make this, this dream, somewhat of a dream, a real thing, to be able to work online and to be able to make an income. And I started hearing about affiliate marketing, things like that. Then I started later on hearing about digital products, and lo and behold, I came across a blueprint, an actual blueprint. And I thought to myself, blueprint. Now that makes sense to me, because if I'm going to go build a house, right, I got to follow a blueprint. If I'm going to go online, instead of feeling lost, instead of feeling like I'm spending thousands of dollars and I wake up each day not knowing what to do, maybe I'll go over here on Instagram. No, maybe I'll go on YouTube. No, I don't know what I'm going to do to build my business. I was like, you know what? Forget that. I need to follow an actual proven blueprint that is going to show me how I can create daily pay in each and every day. And that's exactly what I started to do. Next thing you know, all of a sudden, here comes a little $300. I said, okay, we're doing something. You know what I mean? Then another little $300. Then all of a sudden, it was like maybe $300 every other day. I was like, okay, maybe I'm getting the hang of it. And then next thing you know, it was like $300 every day. And I couldn't believe it. In fact, I was even doing a presentation just like this one night. And I took them to my back office and I was showing them that I was literally making like $600 a day. It was coming in like clockwork. And I was like, oh my God, this blueprint works. And that's exactly what we want to show you guys here tonight. Because why? It works. And if you don't believe me, let me introduce you to Michelle. Michelle, can you please go ahead and share your experience of this awesome blueprint?
Yes, thank you. And thank you, Justin. You guys, I'm so excited to be here. And I'm like listening to Justin talk. And it takes me back to when I actually discovered the blueprint. It was back in September. It was actually September 9th, you guys, of 2023 or 2022. I was in a state where, you guys, I'm a mom. I have 6 kids. I only have 2 left at home. I'm now a grandma now. I have 5 grandchildren. And back in September, you guys, I was pretty disappointed in myself. I was spending so much time searching and going to YouTube University and trying to figure out ways of how to make money from home, because I was trying in network marketing and I was on that struggle bus, right? If I had more time with my family, I sacrificed an income. If I had a bigger income, I sacrificed time with my family, and I just wanted more time. So I got to share with you guys what made me on September 9th, the screenshot. It was a Facebook post that I had seen, right? And it talked about no MLM, $300 a day workday. And it talked about an automated business. And it talked about no monthly expenses. And you guys, I got excited. And I remember that night because I was like, just put it down, Michelle, look at it later, because I knew I wouldn't go to sleep. But it had been a long time since I was excited about something again. And the next morning, heading to my son's cross country meet, I remember looking at it and I remember my head was like, no, just keep on doing what you're doing. It's eventually going to work. But my gut was like, if you keep on doing what you're doing, you're not going to get different results. And I just wanted more time. And so I literally purchased before I got to my son's cross country meet, because I was afraid I was going to talk myself out of it. And I'll share with you that moment I purchased, and this is the best advice I can give each and every one of you listening. The moment I purchased that blueprint, I decided to become a student to the blueprint and give it 2 hours a day. And, I heard this $300 workday, that's $109,000 a year, but my stinking thinking couldn't get past, man, what if I just did half of that and made $54,000 a year working 2 hours a day? Here's what happened. First of all, there was no tech involved because a company sets up our website for us. So that eliminated tech and time. And I submitted for my website on the 10th. My website came back on the 12th, and I had my first $300 day on the 13th, then a 600, then a 900, then a 300. I couldn't even wrap my head around it. I was blown away. But what I was so excited about was the fact that I was getting my time back. I had more time with my family, and I started getting a predictable income, daily pay income coming in, because I learned the skills of building an email list. And just like Justin said, now we have a community of people where we all work together and help each other and support each other. And you guys, it's just been such an amazing experience. And I don't know why you're on here this evening. If you're just looking for some extra income, if you're like me and you want more time, and make a 6-figure income, you've definitely found the blueprint, and you're going to learn about it tonight. And I just want you to keep an open mind. And I just want you to think about this. If you want your last 6 months of 2023 to be different, you definitely found that with this. So I'm excited to be here, and you guys are going to learn a lot from Justin tonight. So grab a pen and paper. You'll be glad you did. And with that being said, I want to introduce you to a gal that we got introduced to each other on TikTok. And it's just amazing how social media can bring the most powerful, cool people into your life. So Amy, I'll let you take it away.
Hi, everyone. Glad you guys are here. All right. So guys, this is going to be powerful tonight, and this is such an opportunity for everybody. But I will tell you my story. So I was divorced 15 years ago with 3 kids, doing it all on my own, no help. And when I found daily pay, I was literally being a single mom and working 70 hours a week. For the first 5 weeks of daily pay, I was working over 70 hours a week, trying to be a mom, trying to hold it all together. And if you've got the want and the will, you will do it. And I had all of it. I wanted to stop working 70 hours a week. And on day 1, I set my timeline, and I've already squashed it because 5 weeks in, I quit my part-time job, which leads me to 1. And just so everybody knows, I'm telling everybody right now, I will be putting in my 2 weeks notice, and I will be going to daily pay full time. This program has been amazing. I am doing really well with it. But first and foremost, I've gotten my time back with my kids. And now I'm going to be able to do this 100% of the time and help other people. And that's the most important thing right there, to help myself and help others. So I just implore you guys to really think about where you're at in your life and think about, do I want to stay here or do I want to go forward? If you want to go forward, there's a great opportunity with Daily Pay. And you can see we have almost 1,600 members in here, and it's changed a lot of lives, including mine and my family's. So a really quick little story. Last Friday, I had my kids meet me at Costco, and it was the first time, you guys, that I did not have to check my account balance before I walked into the store. When we got in there, my kids didn't ask for anything because they knew better. They knew better than to ask for a bunch of stuff. But I looked at them and I said, grab whatever you want. We filled up 2 carts full of stuff, and the happiness on their faces, I just can't even tell you. When I got up to the counter, normally I would make sure I had enough money to pay for what I was purchasing. And I didn't have to do that for the first time in 15 years. We walked out of there $800 later, little too much. But guys, I didn't have to worry about it. And for a mom, especially a single mom, it wasn't about the money at that point. So what I'm telling you guys is there is opportunities out here. Take it. When it's handed to you, take it. And with that being said, we're all here for you guys. Anybody that decides that they're going to sign up, we're all here for you. We will always be here. And that's that. So with that being said, guys, I am going to introduce you to an amazing, amazing man with an outstanding story that is going to reach a lot of you guys. So Dean, are you available, Dean?
Hey, Amy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so
Yes.
much for that powerful testimony.
Yes.
Special shout out to each and every single one of you that are on the Zoom tonight. Listen, I am nervous. You want to know why I'm nervous? Every time I get to do this, there's something that bubbles on the inside that just reminds me of why I wake up with so much passion, with so much fire. Now, you probably might not be able to see me at the clearest because I'm sitting in my car because I'm actually at an event, but I pushed pause at the event just so that I could share with you guys for a few minutes, right? Now, a few days ago, the United States celebrated July 4th, aka Independence, right? A couple days before that, Canada was celebrating Canada Day, right? But here, every single one of you are right now celebrating your own independence with us tonight. Why? Because you made an independent decision to show up on this opportunity Zoom to hear the good news of how so many of us, ladies and gentlemen, are literally making daily pay, right? Now, I came across Michelle on TikTok and I stalked Michelle for 2 months, literally 2 months, right? Before I got started. But ladies and gentlemen, let me share with you why I got started. It's not that I was not ready to get started. I saw the amazing stories. I saw the success. What she showed me was a community, ladies and gentlemen. Here you have an army of people on the Zoom tonight that supporting each and every single one of you that are a guest. So if you are a guest, just do me a quick favor and drop a 1 in the comments, all right? And shout out to all my guests. So here we are, right? She showed me this amazing community, but one day I was on her live, ladies and gentlemen, and there was someone that was sharing their results in her comments, and this person was in their 60s, ladies and gentlemen. And it literally slapped me in my face like this. Here is why. A baby boomer is doing this and is literally crushing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, guess what I did? I got mad. I got mad and I made a decision, ladies and gentlemen, because you see, prior to that, I tested the system. I signed up. I made my first $1,200 within 6 days of me signing up, but I parked it to the side because there was so much that was on my plate. But the day that I saw that baby boomer, ladies and gentlemen, it shifted everything for me. I jumped off Michelle's live, and I want you to know that within less than 2 hours, I was able to generate almost $3,000, ladies and gentlemen. Fast forward, because some of you know my story, but a lot of you know that I've been quiet in terms of what I've been generating in the business. And with this system, ladies and gentlemen, within 40 days, I was able to generate over 10,000 US dollars. Now, is there anything special about me? Absolutely, there is something special about me. I'm unique, ladies and gentlemen. Each and every single one of you that are on this live, you are unique. So the fact that you showed up here, it tells me that there is more for you. You want more. You want to experience what some of us are experiencing. And guess what? The table is spread for every single one of you, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is come and take a seat. The cutleries are there. Everything is pretty much ready for you now. The only thing you have to do is decide whether or not you just want an appetizer, all right? Whether or not you want a main course, whether or not, ladies and gentlemen, you want a buffet style experience with this opportunity. So let me be the first to welcome each and every single one of you to this amazing opportunity. And here is why. You have to see it before you see it. So you see the fact that you are on here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm celebrating you already because you have already made the decision, that independent decision to show up on this Zoom on tonight. Now, a little bit about me. I'm a father, I'm a husband. I'm someone who is just passionate about helping people, someone who is hungry, someone who just has a fire to just create amazing impact, ladies and gentlemen. The first person that locked arms with me or partnered with me, ladies and gentlemen, this person was in Canada. The second person that locked arms with me, ladies and gentlemen, this person was in Philadelphia. The third person that locked arms with me, ladies and gentlemen, this person was in another state in the United States, ladies and gentlemen. So it tells me that you are attaching yourself to something that is massive, something that is great, something that has no limits to it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, where does the limits fall? The limits fall on you, YOU, and so does the independent decision. But guess what? You're already 70% there because you've already shown up. So you see, whoever invited you to this amazing opportunity, I want you to just send them a little message and tell them thank you, because see, at the end of this, you're going to experience a shift, ladies and gentlemen. And you see, because I love each and every single one of you and this amazing community, guess what I want you to do? I want you to make the decision. Let us lock arms and journey together as we build this thing amazing globally, ladies and gentlemen. Michelle, I'm tossing it right back over to you. Thank you.
All right, let's take it away. So I really love that concept of the buffet. Oh man, hey, I want a buffet. Load me up. I'm ready to eat. You know what I mean? So anyways, guys, you heard some amazing stories tonight. I even kind of shared mine in the intro, but now if you realize mine in the intro, I was talking about the money, okay? But right now, we're going to kind of get into some goods here. I know you really came here to learn about the six-figure framework, but first and foremost, Dean kind of touched on some things, guys. You have to change your mindset. Did you even hear when Michelle was speaking? She said, I don't know, I couldn't even fathom making that much money at first, right? And I'm going to tell you an old saying that was done by like Jim Rohn back in the day. And he said, profits are better than wages. Profits are better than wages. See, the problem is we usually are going into things with that employee mindset, right? And it's only right. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, since the day we were born, we were taught to, you know what I mean, mind your parents, raise your hand, ask for permission. You get into school, they give you a little bit of freedom, but you got to ask for permission to even go to the restroom, right? Then you get to high school, they give you a little bit more, but you still have to be there on time. Then you get to college. If some of you went to college, you know what I mean? I kind of didn't, you know, should have. But anyways, and then we go into a job, right? And it's the same thing. We got to be somewhere on time. We get told what to do, things of that nature. So we have taken that mindset on to our whole life. That's why when we hear six-figure blueprint, sounds too good to be true. Wait a minute, you work 2 hours a day? That sounds too good to be true. Guys, I'm with you 100%. I was right there. And I want to express this so much because just for a moment, I want you to just drop it for a minute. Just say, you know what? What if I could have a six-figure business? What if these people aren't just sharing their stories just to share their stories and hype me up? What if these people are actually showing that it is possible? It's just like Dean was talking about. I want to open yourself up really quick. And I need you to do this because I want you to listen. The funny thing about it is, if you can't get over the fact that you're going to hit six figures, let me tell you this. Does six figures really matter to you anyways? Because at the point that you're at right now, with the mindset that you're at right now, you're just wanting to get out of debt, maybe leave that nasty job, maybe take that vacation, maybe promise the girlfriend that you've been gonna, you're gonna propose to her or something, you know what I mean? Maybe you want to do those and you're only thinking about the now. Your mindset right now is just trying to take care of the now. You can't think that far out yet, okay? But I'm gonna tell you this, you can go make six figures. What if I told you that you're going to go make six figures and you're going to have to lift bricks, you know what I mean, all day long for, 10 hours a day, Monday through Saturday? You probably wouldn't take that job. See, what really intrigued me the most was, yes, the money is cool. Obviously, we talked about it tonight and I gave you my story, the money, but I wanted to share something else now, the 2-hour workflow, the 2-hour workflow. Because let's face it, you're excited. You say, okay, great, let's go. Six figures, I'm on. So I'm going to get started, right? Whatever it is. And you're going to say, Justin, tell me what to do, right? And I know what you're going to think. Tomorrow's going to come and you're going to be like, wait a minute, I got to work. Oh, wait a minute, I got the kids. Oh, wait a minute, how am I going to fit in another quote unquote business to make it work? Well, that's why I want to talk about the 2-hour workflow today, guys. This is what saved me. The blueprint is what saved me. Remember in my beginning of my story, I said, what did I find? A blueprint. Not waking up tomorrow saying, you know what? I wonder what I'm going to post. I wonder what I'm going to do. I wonder what I got to do to grow my business. No, an actual blueprint to follow. So when I do sit down to actually work, I say, you know what? I know exactly what I'm going to do for the day. Okay. And what we decided to do was take that blueprint and then condense it down into a 2-hour workflow. And that 2-hour workflow really saved me because, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a busy father. I got another business that I'm trying to grow. I got a brother that I'm trying to help. I got a mom that I helped. I actually came back from California. I was living out there to California, came back to Texas to live with my, to live here so I can help my mom and be there for my dad. So when I sit there and say my day is busy, I needed something that was going to make an income, but allow me, what do I really want? Freedom, time freedom. I brought this up one day. I said there is no such thing as financial freedom, right? If you kind of think about it, because even the rich, you're going to have financial obligations. Do you think it's not going to ever cost you some gas in your car when you're driving that new Lamborghini that you want? Do you not think that the government is going to come and say, oh, hey, we want our little portion of that money that you have? So your financial obligations are always going to be there. But the freedom from the stress, we can definitely give you. The freedom like Amy got when she went into the mall, when she went into the store, right? She didn't even have to second guess, looking at her bank account and saying, oh my God, can I afford this right now? And I know that feeling, Amy, trust me. I've been there too. I've been super broke and trying to justify, I got $100. I wonder what I could buy, right? I hated that feeling, right? But anyways, those feelings, those are real feelings. But the 2-hour workflow then brings time freedom, is what you truly want. So how do we make 2 hours actually happen? Guys, it is 2023. And sometimes you've heard of these platforms, these tools, all these things, and you don't even really know how you can use them to work for you. For instance, very first thing that we talked about tonight, and Michelle actually brought it up, an automated system. Now, if you've been floating around online, you've been hearing that term a lot, right? Automated system. Guys, what we do is we have an automated system with just a couple of clicks of a buttons. It's already set up for you. The emails are there and they're going out on your behalf. And a lot of you, how many of you, put in the chat right now, put a 1 if you came here by an email tonight. Go ahead. Oh, wait. I got plenty of time to see this magical moment of the fact that almost everybody here tonight came here through an email, which means you were practically probably on somebody's automated email list. Can you believe that? Everybody showed here, and we got 217 people here tonight. So there we go. The automated system does work. You probably have heard it from another business or something, but you didn't know how to put it together and you didn't know how to make it work for you. Guess what? We teach that. We teach you how to build the know, like, and trust factor inside of your automated system. Now, you're probably still like, okay, but Justin, that's going out for me. That's working for me 24/7. Where's the actual 2-hour workflow? Guys, we leverage other tools out there because we don't have time all day to do this stuff, okay? So we leverage social media outlets like TikTok, like YouTube, like Instagram. Why those platforms? Oh, because they're the new hottest thing? No, in fact, there's a new app that just came out overnight last night, right? The Threads, okay? But we're using these other apps. Why? Because those videos are playing for us 24/7. And in fact, I did a video today that was like 7 seconds, and Michelle, you actually duetted it. I appreciate that. But anyways, it got over like 3,000 views. Guys, do you want to know how long it took me to make that video? I literally sat there, I pressed play in my living room, so I didn't have to go anywhere special. I didn't need a beachfront property or anything like that. I'm literally in my living room. I press play, okay? I just sit there, listen to the song play for a second, and then all I did was press stop. It was 7 seconds long, and I put some text on the screen. I swear, in less than 10 minutes, I was done. Who has 10 minutes to run a six-figure business? Plenty of people. You know, even Tony Robbins, he said, if you don't have 10 minutes, you don't have a life. So don't tell me you don't have 10 minutes or you're telling me you don't have a life, right? And we're going to have some other issues tonight, okay? But anyways, guys, we use these tools in order to grow our business. So now you've heard this before. You're like, well, Justin, yeah, I know all about TikTok. Yeah, I know about automated systems. Yeah, I know about email lists. I came here tonight. Do you know how to put it all together to make it work for you? Do you know how to put it all together to bring you maybe $300 a day, maybe $600 a day, maybe even work it up to like $1,200 a day? Last time, I think Michelle sent me an email saying she's at $40,000 a month. I don't know. You guys do the math on that. But guys, that's what's possible when you put it all together with our framework, the blueprint that we teach you, okay? We set your automated system up for you. You don't have to make videos for the automated system, and you don't really have to overthink on your emails. You don't have to go take a course and to be a copywriter, okay? We don't want you spending thousands of dollars to get lost and trying to figure all this out. See, somebody said, do we need any expensive equipment? No, that's the beauty of it. I run my whole business with my cell phone. Oh, you know, the phone that most of you guys already own anyways. So anyways, we help you set that up. Then what we do is we give you the actual 2-hour workflow, meaning we teach you about spending about 30 minutes a day posting ads on classified ad websites, so you don't even have to show your face. And then we let you dive into about an hour to an hour and a half on your favorite social media platform. In fact, Amy has been killing it lately. I've noticed this. I've been watching it. My girlfriend's been watching her. Okay. She'll literally do a few videos on her TikTok and then she goes live. Probably runs her about an hour or two a day, and she's getting almost a sale a day. And I don't want to speak on your behalf, Amy, but I see the people that you're inviting into our community. So I know she's killing it, and that's all she's doing. And then letting her automated system take care of the rest. Guys, when you have the support, when you have the community, when you have the daily videos that we give you with the activities, that is how you win. Because your first instinct is, okay, six-figure business, cool. What program is this, right? I don't know if you're anything like me. I thought, well, what's the program, right? What's the program? What are you doing? What are you selling? What is that? And we're going to get into what we actually sell. But I wanted to stress this. This is the magic. This is the magic. Because I just said, what if I said, hey, you know what? You can go make 6 figures shoveling bricks. Are you going to do that? Of course not. You don't want to do that all day. But if I said, hey, you could sell digital products for 2 hours a day and make 6 figures, how many of you want to be in on that? Right? I mean, is digital products going anywhere? Does anybody know what a digital product is? A digital product is basically a product or good that is sold and bought online. That's it. Guess what? You don't have to stock up your house with product. You don't have to get bubble wrappers to ship something out. You don't have to go and test some Facebook ads to see if this dog toy is going to work so you can go buy 1 million dog toys to resell them to other people. No. Guess what? Here's the other cool thing about it. These are done for you digital products, meaning you don't have to create them, and we know they already sell. Already sell. Like Michelle, she stressed that one day in another meeting, but it actually was talking to me. She said, hey, you want to go figure out your own stuff? Cool, that's fine. Me? I want to hurry up and get to the money. I don't want to figure all that stuff out. I want to just fit in right where I need to fit in and make sure that these things are already selling like hotcakes. Hey, let me get in on it. And I was with her because I felt that, right? Because how many of you want to hurry up and get paid? How many of you would like to get paid probably this week? And don't quote me on it because I don't know your work ethic. Some of you, like, you fall off of the face of the earth, and I don't get it. I don't understand that. How can you look at your kids and not run, not walk, not tiptoe, but run towards a better life? How can you not do that? I don't understand that. I looked at my daughter's face every day and I ran. Somebody said, hey, Justin, follow this blueprint and you can start making daily pay with this blueprint. I ran to it. I didn't tiptoe. I ran to it. Michelle, though, why don't you give us some practical steps or some practical, examples of how this blueprint can work for other people?
Yes, thank you. Oh, this is so good. I'm loving, Justin, having you share. So you guys, I just want to share something with you because I'm looking at the comments and a lot of people are saying, do you guys just sell the blueprints? I'm going to give you guys some ideas. When I discovered this blueprint, okay, what my mindset was, can this help me get more customers for my network marketing business? But when I discovered that we can get the resale rights, make 100% profit on these digital products, that made sense to me, right? Because my time is worth more, I would rather work 2 hours a day and make 100% profits than work 2 hours a day and make 20% profit, right? So yeah, we will show you how to promote these 4 different digital products, and Justin's going to share them with you here in a minute. But I want to share with you guys how we've helped other people take these digital products, right? For example, we have a gal inside our community. Her name is Beth, and she is an author for a book. And she was struggling getting sales with her book, right? So what she did is she took the digital product, she applied what was inside of them. She sold more books in January, February, and March than she did the entire year of 2022, you guys, because of what she learned. And guess what else it did? She learned to get her business, her book discovered for free. And she learned to not only get it for free, but she learned how to just work a few hours a day to be able to do that. I have another gal, you guys, that she's affiliate marketer, and she was struggling being an affiliate marketer. The course or the program she was using cost money on a monthly basis. Plus, they told her to spend money on ads. She discovered me on TikTok and she goes, will this help with my digital marketing or my affiliate marketing business? And I said, yes. And you guys, this is a hot tip for you if you already have an existing business. This was my tip for her. I said, you've got to stop pushing your website on people. People don't like to be sold. I go, you're out there. She sold those bibs, right? That had the little cup on it. And she was out there going, buy my bibs are the greatest thing. She wasn't building an email list. Email equals income, okay? So I said, what are you really good at? So I discovered that she was really good at making baby food. She had a child that was a picky eater. And so what she did is we took the automated funnel system that Justin shared with you guys, and she made her main funnel page she took the pre-built funnel and just put her information in. And it was the 4 mom hacks to get your picky eaters to eat healthy. Plus, here's my free recipes. So you guys, she created a brand new TikTok channel, and she actually started having fun creating content. And it was just giving moms hacks of how to make food that would her picky eaters would eat, right? And every video she did, from 5 seconds to 1 minute video, her child would be in the videos. Well, if you're a parent, you're going to notice that your child is not making a mess, right? Anyway, you guys, she would just promote that page. People were actually going there, putting their email in. The next page, she gave the 4 mom hacks. And then after she gave the 4 mom hacks, she said, oh, and by the way, my free recipes are down here. Oh, and by the way, did you notice my child's not making a mess? And then she talked about why she loved the bibs. She goes, oh, and if you're interested in one of them, you can buy below. The third page was her page where people gave testimonials of what the recipes, how their children were not picky eaters anymore with these recipes, and how the moms loved the bibs. You guys, all of a sudden, working 2 hours a day, having fun creating content, having fun delivering value about mom hacks, she was selling more bibs in 1 day than she was in 30 days. So she got a hold of me and she's like, Michelle, like, I have all these people on my email list. What do I do? I said, sell them something. Well, she didn't want to look for another affiliate product to sell. So she went inside of the digital product that she bought, and she went through the training on how to create your own product. She created a cookbook, and she just emailed that out to her list. And she all of a sudden started selling the cookbook. So all of a sudden, you guys, she had 2 incomes, still just doing 2 hours work. So then a little bit later, she come to me and she's like, Michelle, I got to save affiliate marketers. I got to start promoting these digital products as well. So she created another TikTok channel and she started promoting the digital products. She went from a struggling affiliate marketer, making just with 1 income, but spending more money on a monthly basis than she was making, to 3 income streams, working, like she said, I work 2 to 3 hours a day. Some weeks, you guys, she's made more money than her husband. Her husband just chuckles and laughs. He cannot believe it. So that's what you learn with these digital products. We've helped realtors. I've helped all types of brick and mortar businesses. I've even helped like massage therapists. People take these blueprints and you are equipped with the skills that you need to build a very successful business without having to spend money on ads, and without having to grind, and without having to go find people. Because we show you how to attract people to your online business and let the automations do all of the work for you. This is how you get your life back. This is how you get your time back, my friends. So anyway, I wanted to share that, Justin, but I'll pass it back to you.
Man, that's awesome. I mean, the fact that we can like use this for later on, guys, you know, really quick, I talk about this a few times, but I don't really think it like dwells in your mind. The skills that you'll actually learn here, I mean, you can do so many things with it. Later on down the road, you can go start your own digital books, your own digital products. One guy even took the skills and brought it to his company. And guess what? They wanted to hire him for $120,000 a year to run their social media platform. So just from the skills that he learned inside of here. So it's insane. But yes, all the questions now are coming and they're like, well, okay, so what are we selling? What are we doing? Guys, we are selling done for you digital products. And Michelle touched a little bit on it. She said, once you get them, you get the resale rights to resell them, which is really, really, really cool. And I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully everybody can see this. Okay. So right here, we have 4 digital products. Okay. This is the first one. It is $50, okay, with a $39 admin fee. And you're probably wondering, well, why the admin fee? Well, the admin fee is, one, how the company makes money, but number 2, it's so they can get your website set up. This beautiful website, as you can see right here, this just happens to be mine, okay? There's my face, there's my name. And look, right here, you have all these other testimonials from other people who are just not even on here. We even got more. It's crazy. But anyways, so you get this website set up for you. So if you're not a tech guru or you're like, oh my God, I don't know how to build all that, don't worry. That's what the company is going to do for you. Now, this is really cool. It's going to tell you how to kind of go off and brand yourself. Guys, it is 2023. Why is that so important? Really quick, let me stop sharing really quick. I need you to understand something why this is so important, okay? Do you understand branding yourself? Because some of you are thinking tonight, okay, so I'm gonna have to go out there and market and sell. No, brands win. And what is your brand? You. Your story. I just saw a guy tonight in the chat. He said, hey, I'm a roofer. Guess what? I'm a former roofer. We already connected. If you were to tell me I'm a former roofer, but I found a way to make an income online, I'm already listening because I'm a former roofer and I was a roofer in Texas. My pale skin, oh man, that is not a good combination. Okay. I'm telling you right now, it's not. All right. So anyways, this teaches you how to brand you and basically tell your story. Everybody thinks they have to come up with some magical, crazy copywriting skills. No, just we teach you how to be you, because guess what? Everybody can copy this business, but nobody can copy you. Okay. Now we have another level. This is for the people that are actually wanting to really start getting their feet in, or like, okay, hey, you know what? $50 is cool, but I really want to make some money. And I certainly understand that. Okay. So right here, this is our $150 elite level. It's $150 with an admin fee of $39. You get the resale right. So you can start earning $150 commissions. So 2 of those a day, $109,000 a year. Not too bad. But now we really need to step it up, okay? This is where the 6-figure blueprint really comes in, all right? This is called the $300 pro level. It's $300 with the $39 admin fee. By the way, guys, this is one time, and you're not gonna be upsold. How many of you have gotten like online to buy into this little bitty thing to only be upsold thousands of dollars later? No, no, what you see right now is what you get, but I'm going to tell you some bonuses that you're actually going to get with these here in just a second, okay? But here's our $300 bonus level, I mean, our pro level, $300 a day, that's $109,000 a year, okay? And this is the blueprint that everybody keeps talking about. We follow this blueprint. That's why this is the blueprint that other business owners are going to want to learn from, that other marketers are going to want to learn from, or other people in general. Why? Because remember when I said you need to, when you're going to build a house, you want a blueprint so you know exactly what to do. I mean, just the other day, my friend is having a baby and we had to go there, and we're talking about 2 guys here. You know, we're not that smart. But anyways, we go to set up his baby's crib. Guess what we had to follow? The manual, because there were so many pieces. I didn't want to get lost, and I'm sure you don't want to get lost too. So you need a blueprint. But now, the ultimate level, if you're really talking about making some money, and remember what I said, I ran. I didn't walk. I didn't tiptoe. I ran for a better life. Give me everything that you got. This is our $600 level. Now, this one, as you can see, it's most recommended. It's $600 and it comes with a one-time admin fee of $59. But why am I really pouncing on this one so much? Because this one has so much more to offer. It teaches you how to go off and be an affiliate marketer, how to be an affiliate with ClickBank. It teaches you how to make 10K a month with your own personal digital product. So not only can you get in and start making an income reselling this, but as you are learning, so you can make money while you're learning, right? You didn't get to do that when you were in school. So while you are learning, you can go, I mean, while you were earning, sorry, you can start learning how to have some longevity and how to have a career that is going to serve you for a lifetime, guys. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't think the internet is going anywhere, right? Now with AI coming out and all that stuff, so the internet's not going anywhere. So we're just putting our part in it. I mean, we're just fitting in so we can start getting paid. And these skills are going to serve you forever, all right? But now, when you make one of the purchase here with these products, we kept talking about automated system tonight. We kept talking about 2-hour workflow tonight. We kept talking about a community. As you can see, there's a lot of community people here, and we thank you so much for being here and supporting us, guys. But this is the biggest picture. You get people to help you, right? Because I don't know if you're like me, but I bought products before and I got shuffled in, and you've heard the stories, guys. Oh, this person left me, or I don't know what to do. I mean, I've heard stories of people spending $2,000 to $3,000 waking up the next day and not knowing what to do to run their business. And thank God we have a wonderful woman named Michelle who said, you know what, we're going to fight that, and fight we did. Guys, not only do you get this awesome community of support, so you can ask a question almost like 24 hours a day. I wake up and see questions being answered in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping, but also you get daily videos of ideas and topics to talk about so you can grow your business. Daily lessons that you're not going to find almost anywhere else. Okay. You also get weekly mentoring, weekly. Who hops on a call weekly and educates you? And you want to know why? Because this world is moving fast. Just last night, a new app dropped by Instagram, right? Which is Threads. I mean, it's a new app. This world is moving fast. If you think you're going to just be coming in one and done and saying, yes, I'm going to become a millionaire overnight, it's not going to happen. What you're going to do is you're going to get in, you're going to start creating daily pay, and you're going to learn the skills, and we're going to continue to help you grow those skills so it'll serve you for a lifetime. Okay, so weekly mentoring as well, guys. And then done, like I said, the automated system. We knew, and Michelle knew, that building an email list is key, right? She was just talking about how her friend did it. The email list is everything. Guess what though? If you're like us, you feel a little funny. Do I have this video right? Is it all set up? Are my emails going out correctly? Is my email selling? I mean, I don't know. We wanted to take that guessing game away. So we give you an automated system for free. For free. You literally just click a couple of buttons. Guess what? Everything is copied into your system. And then all you have to change out is our links for your links to sell the digital products so you earn the commissions, not us. And here's the beautiful thing. The system you get to keep. So as you're growing and learning and you decide to say, okay, you know what? I want to go sell my own digital product now. You can use the system to do that, just like her friend did, right? When you're going along and you say, hey, you know what, Justin, I just want to have my email list for my own personal self and to do other things with, guess what? You can keep your list. We are not here to take your list. We're not here to take any of your people like I've seen in other companies. This is your baby. This is your business. We just want to help. We just want to help. We just want to help you grow and follow the same framework that we have been using to have tons of success. So I'm telling you right now, look at your kids. Look at the life that you really want. Are you really going to continue to procrastinate? Are you really going to continue to go back and keep on mindlessly scrolling on TikTok, social media? Or are you going to run to a better life? Because you have the answer here. I literally just told you everything that you need to create a successful business is right here with you tonight. So I am telling you to run, to go all in. Do not procrastinate, because procrastination is just sacrificing the life you could be living. I mean, I'm going to be fine. Michelle's going to be fine. Dean's going to be fine. All the other speakers, we're going to be fine. We'll just keep on going until one day you decide to say, you know what, maybe these guys were on to something. But guys, I'm telling you right now, get back with the person tonight that brought you here, that invited you here. Get back to the email, because you probably got an email from to show up here tonight. And in that email, there is a purchase our digital products. Go to their website and purchase one of those digital products, and we will reach out to you and tell you the next step to get into our community, to be able to get your automated system set up. Those are some of the bonuses that we're going to hear tonight. But before you disperse, Nick, where are you at, my friend? Because I need you to go ahead and drop it like it's hot, like you always do.
Yeah, Justin, thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity. For those of you that know me, you know I am Nicholas Francis. I am, just as simply put, I'm just a guy that had a dream to do something better with his life. And when you come from the place I come from in the Caribbean, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, like, opportunity is there, but it's also limited. It's even more limited when you're disabled, right? I come from a place where you really have to be focused on what you want to do and how you want to change your life. And from a very young age, I knew I wanted to do something different than I saw people doing. The thing about me is, when I got out of high school, even when I was in high school, I knew business was a solid way to go, but I had no idea, right? Sound familiar? People are literally looking to get something to do in business. And I made up my mind when I used to sell vacuum cleaners. And I used to go to houses. Like, if you're from the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, you know Maryland has some beautiful houses. I came across this one guy, had a huge house, And I wanted to know, like, what does he, like, you see these people having all these different things, you want to know. The first question that comes to your mind is, what do they do? So I literally asked this guy, and he said, I work from home. And since that time, that spark was ignited in me, and I had to do something different. I had to do something that to get into this industry. And I would later find, that was around 18, I found something in business. I got into business and said goodbye to that whole life of holding on to a 9-to-5, right? But I still needed to learn a few more things. I was able to get the training and get to the mentoring and get the mindset foundation put down by joining network marketing. People, there are so many people inside this community that have shared this story that they are in network marketing. I will never bash the company that I started with the network marketing, because I believe in what they do and I believe in the system and how they change people's lives. But here's the thing, outside of that, I knew that I had to be going from place to place. I knew I had to be going to these malls. I had to be going to people's houses. I had to be sitting kneecap to kneecap with people every single day. I had to be on the phone 8 hours, 9 hours a day, trying to set appointments, trying to be on the phone, trying to hope that somebody would buy whatever it is I was promoting, right? I had to be in that space and on my feet all day long. And I knew I had these holes in my shoes, and I used to think I had such a messed up thinking at the time that I thought that was a badge of honor. Meanwhile, I literally had to crawl on my stomach to go to the bathroom some of those days. Literally had to do everything, and still when I couldn't do more, I still thought, maybe I could go out there and do a little bit more. So the question wasn't if I have the work ethic, if I have the grit to do it. I said, I'm gonna bronze these shoes. But you know what? I knew I had to learn something more. See, this is the problem. We think that we have to stop learning. We're always learning, always growing, always trying to get better. But the thing about it is, you can't just stop there. You learn something, but you have to put it into action. And I would like when my daughter was born, I was desperate, because when you hold your child in your arms for the first time, you know you can't be the same individual anymore. You know the old person had to change. And in that moment, I said, I have to do something. I have to break free. And I found this guy who was a no-nonsense guy. He would tell you about yourself. He would tell you you need to face what you have holding you back, and you can't sit there and expect life to come to you. And every day I set my time to find this man and to listen to him on YouTube. And he literally would pour into me every single day. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of watching him. And he was like, look, we're doing $15. You can get into my group. And I did. And it fundamentally changed my life. And he is sitting right there. Justin Springer would change my life forever, because I started in business with him, and because of the skills I learned, again with the skills, learning and having the opportunity to grow and to become better. And then he would find Michelle, and he hits me up and he's like, man, you got to check this out. You have to find out what it is that's going on in this community, because it's going to revolutionize your business. See, people would have, and they say, okay, you help out businesses and things like that. I have my own business. I don't just promote these products. This has revolutionized my business to where 75% of my business is now automated. What does that mean, Nick? I now have time to spend with my wife. I now have time to actually be present and accounted for my wife, for my kids, for the people that matter the most to me. That is what this is about. See, we could focus on the money. We could focus on the $600 a day that you could sell these digital products 1,000,000 times a day, and it still wouldn't matter, because you can keep selling it as many times as you want to. But the fact about it is, what we sell here is time. What we sell here is freedom. What we sell here is the opportunity to be on vacation with your family, to record a video from the deck of a cruise ship and say, this, what I have in front of me has set my family free, so that we can spend time together, so that we can come and put the phone down, so we can spend time creating memories that will last a lifetime. See, I could talk about how much money that I make, but more importantly, my kids won't just remember the money. My kids will remember the time and the memories and the vacations that we took, the places that we went, and the times that I chose and said, you know what, let's go to your favorite place and let's hang out and can I get this? Can I not get this? Oh, sure, have at it, right? And not have to look at your bank account. Like, one of the things that really touched me was the fact that I was at the gas station the other week, right? And I never noticed I did this. But the fact that you stand at the pump and you're always looking at the pump, watching the numbers, put a 1 in the comments if you unconsciously watch the numbers go by, to make sure that you're getting not too much, but enough so that you don't go over the amount that you spent. And what I realized after I started this business and I was sitting in front of that gas pump is that I was able to walk to the other side of my truck while the gas was pumping. And I walked back and it hit me. That's the freedom that we sell, that we don't have to be checking with a fine-tooth comb of how we spend our money, but we can focus on doing the things that we need to do and that we love to do. So people can talk about how much this business has put money in our bank accounts. But the idea here is how many lives are going to be changed. I want to go back to a piece of Michelle's story. She said her granddaughter brought her phone. Her granddaughter brought her phone from a post that somebody that she never even knew. They still don't know each other to this day. They don't know each other to this day. But one post literally changed not just Michelle's life, but 1,500 other lives are fundamentally changed forever. Because Michelle decided, you know what? I'm not too old. It's not too late. I do have a chance. I do want to take things to the next level. But this is what I'm going to do, not just for me, but for my family, and to make a difference. And now she has. But the question on the floor is not, does it work? And not, will this work? The question here is, who is waiting on you? Because you're going to change somebody's life, and somebody is waiting for you to bring that message. You're the secret. Let's go out here and change lives. Thank you, guys.
Let's go. I love it, guys. Couple questions. Yes, you are able to start at a lower and go to a higher. That is fine. But, you know, like I said, try to go in wherever you can. That way you don't miss out on any money. You can really get in. Just want to let you know, guys, you really need to get back with the person that invited you. Now, Michelle's been sending me message. I am so sorry, but Elle, where are you at, Elle? Can we please hear from your lovely voice? So I do apologize that I've been skipping over you because I don't read my messages apparently.
It's totally fine. Hi, guys. So Michelle had asked me to speak the other day, and I got totally sidetracked. I have 5 kids. I'm a very busy mama. In fact, all of them are supposed to be in bed, but the 2-year-old decided that wasn't going to happen. So you might hear some shrieking in the background. I apologize in advance. She's currently watching Frozen, so we should be okay for a minute. I started this after seeing my friend Carol, and Carol exploded, and she did an amazing job. And I've worked with her before in the past, and I kind of wanted to pick her brain, like all the skeptics out there. Every last one of you, raise your hands, because I know that was all of us at one point or another. So essentially, she was posting about this, and I had been researching affiliate marketing for a while, and I was like, oh, I don't know. And I decided to check in with her about 3 weeks into her journey. 3 weeks in, she was already at 16,000. That's what she was telling me. And I was like, I need to see proof. Show me the money, show me the proof of it. And she did, God bless her. And I said, okay, that's it. This is what my family needs. This is something that's really important. And I said, I'm going to do it. Talked to my husband about it. I was currently working almost 40 hours a week for another woman in a coaching business, and the pay was not very good. I loved the clients. I loved doing the work, but the pay was really terrible. And my kids were suffering because they really needed their mama. And I said, I got to do something that's different, and I got to do something that is new, because what I'm doing now currently isn't working for me. Spoke to my husband about it, and I decided to go all in on the $600 package. And to me, it was a no-brainer. To him, it was a no-brainer. And as soon as I got my website and everything set up, I was already making sales my very first day. And almost every sale that I have made thus far has been a $600 sale. And I am over 23,000 in about 6 weeks. Tomorrow will be 6 weeks. So it has been a wild ride. But I do have to say, one of the reasons why I felt like this was a no-brainer was because that coach that I was working for, I had actually even taken her coaching program way back in the fall. And when I took her coaching program, I learned that there was 1,000,001 things that needed to happen in the back office, even though I'd already been in the coaching space for a very long time. And she had all these systems and processes, and they were expensive. Okay. They were expensive. And I did not love that, by the way. I did not love that. And I said, this is like business in a box, like bed in a box, this is or bed in a bag, like, for college kids, this is like business in a bag, because you get everything, the email nurture sequence, you get your sales funnel, you get your landing page, you get a website, you get everything. And then they have this, all the training as well, which is just like the cherry on that sundae. And I said, this was something that has to get done. And if you have any doubt that this is going to work for you, I can promise you this: there is nothing more special about me than there is about any one of you, because the people who need you are going to be the people who find you, because there's something unique and creative and special even about the people who like to be like the church mouse who sit in the back. There's a lot of other church mice who sit in the back and don't want to talk to anybody. And they need someone to be the lead church mouse. So you don't have to be like super extra and doing all the things. Okay. You will still make money doing this. I can promise you that. So that's just what, I guess I wasn't scripted. So I don't know. I think that's it, right?
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. What a story. That is crazy. And then as soon as you signed up, you were already making sales.
Immediately.
By the way, somebody asked, okay, what's the point of having all the extra bonuses? Because I thought we were trying to fit this all in 2 hours. Guys, all it is, the extra bonuses are just, they're to help you to work at your own pace so you can learn. Okay. Obviously, we want to hurry up and get you in the 2 hours. The 2 hour a day, that's to build your business and to do whatever you got to do. If you have some spare time to tune into the weekly mentorings, or some spare time to kick back to further your learning, to further your growth, that's what all the bonuses are for. And then he even asked an important question. He said, what do you get out of by helping me? That's the kicker. Nothing. We wanted to just come together. Like we're not benefiting off of each other. That's the whole thing. This isn't like some like pyramid or MLM or anything. Guys, we're doing this to help each other, to scrap each other's back, right? And because more importantly, proximity is power, all right? I don't know about you, but like my mom has an opinion, my friends have an opinion, my neighbors have an opinion, and none of them live the life that I want to live. None of them. So what are their opinions for, right? So I wanted to get around people like Elle, who said, hey, I just made $23,000. Oh, I think I want to sit by you. Let me rub shoulders with you. Michelle's like, oh, I made 40 grand this month. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rub shoulders by you. I think I'm going to sit by the right people here, instead of like my neighbor who just has an opinion about everything and he's not living the life that he really wants to live. Okay. So now, lo and behold, Jeffrey, I am so sorry. I've been skipping over you too, because, I don't read Michelle's messages. Apparently, Jeffrey, are you here tonight?
I am.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let me tell you, I saw this program over a year ago from somebody else, and I don't even know if Michelle knows this, but I had it presented to me in kind of a short, here it is. If you're interested, email me and or hit me back on a text. When I saw what Michelle has put together and what she does, I said, this is where I need to be. I know what the program was at that point. I mean, I had a basic idea of it, but I didn't even know everything that was involved. We're talking tonight about emails and funnels and websites, and you go, what is that? Well, that's what you need to have a, an ongoing online business. And that's all provided with the one-time fees. So you don't get hit for a monthly fee every month. You're not having to pay big expenses, and all the profits are yours. Like Justin was saying, the problem with Justin is he's a little introverted. So, but the point of it is that none of us get anything from anybody else other than from our own business. But there's 1,550 of us in here in the community that, like Justin was saying and Michelle has said, if you've got a question, you put it in the comments, and within 4 or 5 minutes, 15 minutes, you have somebody, or usually 3 or 4 people, responding with the same answer. Everybody's here to support everybody else. And you may be running, okay, well, if there's that many people in it, is it run its course? Let me give you a quick number, and I don't know if anybody's even run this yet. I looked it up before I joined. There are 6.8 billion smartphones in the world, which means that 85% of the 8 billion people in the world have a smartphone. I'm not talking about a 10-year-old flip phone. I'm talking about a smartphone. So there is more than enough for people to have more than enough. So this will go for a long time, and it's continuing to evolve. And I'm 66 years old. I'll be 67 in August. So if this old dog can figure out how to do it, then anybody can do it. I thought I knew a lot about videos and producing videos and whatnot from another business that I own. I couldn't hold a candle to what these people have taught me in the last 3-4 weeks. So it does work. You will be successful at it. The only thing I'll tell you is that it will work if you work. If you just buy it, put it on the shelf and go, it's not making me anything. Well, the reason is you're not implementing the 2-hour a day. And that 2-hour a day is not all at one time. You can do it before your 9 to 5, do it at your after 9 to 5, do it on part of it on your lunch hour. You can split it up depending on how you want to do it. One other thing I don't think people know is that I lost an income in my family about a year ago. And for the last, well, it's actually been 2 years now, I've been picking up a second job, and I work 30 to 40 hours a week on that second job, not my full time. And all I do is with one $600 payment, that makes more than me working an entire week of 30 hours or more. So goal for me is be able to quit that second job, and we're well on our way for that. So if I can help anybody or answer any questions, I'm more than happy to, but I suggest you go back to the person that invited you here and get back with them and let them help you get to the top.
Man, he talks about how he learned from us, whatever. There was a video where he was just walking outside and talking, and it was just blowing up. And I was like, oh, I'm mimicking this. I was like studying it, because I was like, it's working. And this is what you guys got to understand. Walking outside, talking for a few minutes, all he did was put it on camera, and it was making him money. Well, I should say it's generating leads, which could then lead to sales. I mean, I want to word it like that, because you're not going to instantly get paid like that. But still, can you believe that? Just walking outside and talking, and that's all it takes sometimes, guys. I think we overthink this, we overcomplicate it. And guys, it's just you being you. And we want to teach you that. And we want to show you how to do it. And we want to show you how to make some money. Somebody said, but I don't have a business. Guys, reselling these digital products are the business, okay? You actually will have, once you buy your product, you have a product to resell. We just teach you how to go out there and market it so you can attract the right people. Just like Michelle said, not just attract anybody, attract your ideal customers to you without you having to chase people down. Because I don't know about you, but I don't know when the last time I had to send a friend request on Facebook, start a cold message, asking people how the weather is. Nope, not trying to do that at all. I'd rather have tons of people coming to me, asking me what I do and how they can make some money. So Michelle, at this point, I'm not sure exactly how you do it. Should we open it up for questions or just say, hey, at this point, get back to the person that brought you here tonight, or go to their email. Like I said, you probably have an email if you want to go ahead and purchase a digital product, so we can hurry up and get you inside of the community, because we do have a few videos that we want you to watch. Once you're inside of the community, it's just going to help you get set up, because that's the biggest thing. First, you get set up, then you learn how to attract your ideal customer, and then boom, each and every day we're working the 2 hours so we can go make our money. At this point, I do like to open it up, but guys, I do see a couple of questions, and you got to remember, inside of the community, we have all the training. So let's just kind of open it up for some people that are just new here tonight that have no idea. Meet with me on the side if you are having other questions, because I would love to help, or any of these people would love to help. But tonight, is anybody that's just new, that just showed up tonight? Do you have a question? Maybe I haven't covered everything. Maybe you have just a question that you can unmute yourself, or you can use the chat. And guys, there is no wrong questions. Don't worry. I had a million of them myself too. Elle just said it. We were all skeptical when she said it. Raise your hand. I raised my hand high because I think we were all skeptical at one point, because this is new to everybody. So any current questions?
I love that. Did you see what Mike just put in the comment? He goes, what if you've already signed up? Candy is about ready to get paid. Well, Mike, I'm going to be the first to welcome you to the community. That's great. So you guys, anybody else that is, like I said, Justin said, you guys, you received an email probably about half an hour ago. You can go in that email and you can go there and click to purchase. So if you purchase, or if you plan on purchase, please let us know in the comments. We would love to be the first to welcome you to the community. John just sent me a private message. Michelle, you're gonna get paid too. I love it. You guys are awesome. How fun. Well, welcome.
Wow.
Everybody.
And Jennifer Bailey says she just signed up today. So congratulations, Jennifer Bailey. Let's get you in. Let's get you set up so we can start making you some money. Freddie says curses are for making money, or do we have more categories to choose? I'm sorry. Curses are for making money, or we have more categories to choose? Oh, are the courses for only making money, or do we have more categories? I was like, whoa, no, it's not making. So anyways, yes, the courses are going to teach you kind of how to market. And like I said, that premium one is going to teach you how to become an affiliate for other programs out there, so you can make income on the side. It also teaches you how to create your own 10K, or I'm sorry, your own digital product that you can turn to 10K a month passive income. Not to mention, we have something in the works for residuals, but we're not going to get into that yet either. So, you know, the best thing to do is stick around, get inside, and let's get going. Like I said, guys, do not walk for a better life. Run towards a better life. Run, 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 run. Christy says, purchase. Michelle, you got paid tonight. Congratulations, Michelle. Congratulations, Christy, on joining. Roberta says, I just pray this is my last rodeo. No, we're not going to pray like that. We're going to say, thank you, God. This is my last rodeo. I'm so happy for that. You got to talk positively. You got to believe in it. Ann says, day 2 signed up on July 4th. Wow, July 4th. Congratulations. And Susan says, I'm brand new. I'm going to be signing up. Any questions for us tonight, Susan? Anything that I can help you out with? Juanita says, I just signed up 2 days ago, just got my website. Yes, let's go. Now it's time to make some money. You see, guys, this is what we do. Samantha says, I plan to purchase with Jenna. Good job. Congratulations. We can't wait to welcome you into the group. And I think that's it. Everybody's just congratulating. Sarah says she's just waiting on her website. Tara says it's my second week. Guys, we got everybody coming in. See what I'm saying? Gina says she signed up 2 days ago. All right, guys, I think that's about it. Everybody's just signing up and saying thank you. So that means that we did a great job presenting, because nobody has questions. So that's good, because I thought I fumbled a lot of stuff. I was like Elle tonight, not scripted at all, but we went in it. All right, guys. Well, Jenna says I made 900 my first day. Guys, I don't see any necessarily questions, so I don't want to hold you guys tonight because, like I said, I know, remember 2-hour workflow. We want you to get back to time freedom. We want you to get back to your family. So, hey, please reach out to the person that brought you here tonight to not only join, but if you have any questions, usually what you can also do is go to the email that you got signed up with, and you can hit reply to that email, and that should go right back to the person that brought you here. So if you have another question that way and you want to reach out to that person, please shoot a message. Michelle, I'm going to send you a message on the community because someone was reaching out for you. And so they just want to make sure they're doing the right thing on some things. So I will get with you. Everybody else, you guys have a wonderful night.
Yeah, and thank you, Justin. This has been awesome. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you very much.
Anytime. I love doing this stuff. It's
And
okay.
thanks, everybody.
Unscripted and all.
No, it was great. That's why I wanted you to do it, because I knew you talked from your heart and you're going to slay it. So, Jeffrey, thank you for sharing. It was awesome. Elle, thank you for sharing. Nicholas, as always, thank you for sharing. Amy, thank you for sharing. And Dean, of course, thank you guys so much for sharing. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, get back with the person that introduced you to this, you guys. And I look forward to seeing you inside the community and welcome you guys in the community and working with you. So everybody have a good evening. Thank you guys so much.